In this screencast, we're going to bend and shape WORKFLOWY to get increasingly more comfortable. We're digging our heels in, and we're going to play around with how much screen space our WORKFLOWY page takes up, and also our page color. Now, I've got my test code in this panel right here. Never mind it. It's just an extension that allows me to show changes a little quicker in this screencast. But this is the exact same code we'd use in the stylus dashboard. The first block of code here will allow us to change your WORKFLOWY page color. These days I stick to a plain white page, but if white is a little hard on your eyes and you don't want to dim your screen, this is how we change it up. Let's go for a subtle off-white color to tone down the brightness a tad. Now, if you click on your color picker here, you can feel your way around and test out a couple of colors, but if you happen to know a couple of CSS color names, you can go straight for the kill. The default color here is white. If you're happy with white, white it is. But let me go ahead and change this to ghost white. Do you see the color change in the WORKFLOWY page? Not too much of a change, so let's try white smoke. That looks about right for now. Now, you'll see that the screen background is still white. You can leave it that way if you're comfortable with it. Or you could change it to the same color as your page. Let's change this to white smoke too. If you'd like to change things up further, you could try a different background color. I'm in a very rustic mood today, so let's go with a color called tan. I quite like that. If I decided I didn't like that anymore, I could just go ahead and change it back to white. Don't be shy to tinker a bit and see what color combinations you might like. You might want to have this as an individual style that you can turn on and off as you feel. Now let's move on to our page dimensions. Let me turn this style off. Now this is the default page configuration. You might like the width just the way it is, or you might want to spread out your outlines a tad bit more. So let me show you how to do it. This is what we're going to change in the code. Turn that back on. Let's scroll down a bit. It's really a walk in the park. You see here where it says margin right and margin left. We're just going to change up the percentage here. I've got it set to 10%. Let's make it 5% on either side. You'll see your page widens and takes up more of your screen horizontally. Now if we take it up to 15%, you'll see your page gets narrower. I'm just going to stick with a 10% leeway on both margins for now. Once again, let me turn this style off so that you can see the difference. And on again. I don't know about you, but this right here makes me a whole lot more comfortable in WORKFLOWY. You might prefer a much narrower page. That might just do it for you. The whole idea here is that you get to have control over the exact dimensions and color of your WORKFLOWY page and background. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box to the style you've just been demonstrated. You can go ahead and install it and tinker with it. Now, on to the next video where we're going to pick up the pace and take a look at clusters of style changes. We're going to completely change our WORKFLOWY landscape.